for the guys that are here right now, the reason that I didn't get on the mic with Jmell before I started the stream is so that everything could be authentic. I want him to just, just say whatever he's feeling and everything like that. I'm going to give you guys the background of what's going on. Pretty much a couple days ago, Jmell surpassed Problem Wright with viewers. Since then, bruh, all hell has broken loose, and dudes are really not too happy. And I want to go ahead and congratulate, Jmell on your Twitch partnership. Congratulations to you for that, because that's gonna make people get really, really more angry. So after the whole thing with Problem Wright went out. He tweeted something about frauds, whatever. You guys can go check the timelines; it's still there. That was taken care of yesterday in another interview that we had with Jmell. Today now, there was a video. First of all, ThatDudeSly's threatened to make the video, I think like 2 nights ago, according to the tweets that I read. Like, I was going to finish making this Jmell video, exposing him, whatever. Allegedly, he's saying that Jmell buys subs, whatever. Look, it's a whole bunch of BS that's going on right now. But he ultimately made the video claiming that he had proof. Now, one of his mods, who's actually in the stream right now, Don the Dog, like Jmell just said a little bit earlier, if you guys didn't catch it, he was playing around with the whole view button on Twitch and all that stuff like that, and a lot of people ran with it. So that's pretty much the background of what's going on. Jmell is being accused of a lot of different things, and we want to know, the people want to know exactly what's happening. Why is it that now, okay, you started off, I guess, in the Madden community really, really big. When you're saying Problem Wright, obviously we spoke about it yesterday, that he's won the most Madden events, but we both agree that right now he isn't the face of Madden. Are we still good with that? Yeah, because he hasn't really won anything. So I like I said, I'm not trying to talk down on him or anything. I'm just being objective. If you're not that guy, you're not that guy right now. So we both agree with that. But going forward right here, this is another guy that is saying that he's exposing you the same way that ThatDudeSly once exposed Problem, but now Problem is joining forces with whatever ThatDudeSly is saying, I guess because of the anger of what's going on with you. So do you want to give us a little bit of background to why ThatDudeSly has been attacking you?
Basically, okay, if you watched the video, I don't know if you watched it. In the beginning of the video, he was like, well, basically, I was just joking around with Jmell. He tweeted out something saying, he was like, let me just use all famous people in my tag so I can scum my way to the top, just like Jmell. He was like, in a video, he claimed I was just joking around with the kid and he got offended. All I said was him, I was like, bro, stop clout chasing. Then he was like, what are you talking about? I said, just don't mention me in BS like that. I left it at that. Then in the video he just made, he claimed, I was just joking around with him because I thought he was a cool dude. That's not a joke. Like, first of all, let's get that straight. If you, like Jemiah, if I said, bro, Jemiah, you stumped your way down your mouth, even if I'm cool with you, is that a joke? Like, that's, it's not a joke.
Yeah, that's disrespect. Yeah, that's disrespect.
So I didn't even come back at him. I just said, bro, stop clout chasing, period. Then he was like, yo, what are you talking about? I was like, yo, just leave me out. Just don't mention me in that BS, period. That's all I said. And he was like, in the video, he was like, but now that he want to get offended and all, I'm going to act like now it's time to expose him. Then he was like, he had to move out. He got kicked out of his house and had to move into his apartment. Like, he basically was making up a bunch of lies. Like, the name of the video is like, Jmell cries and deletes video plus Jmell exposed. He said, I made a video about me getting kicked out of my house, having to live in an apartment, and I deleted the video. That never happened. And two, I'm a full-time college student. So I'm in a dorm apartment. I've been on one for 3 years. I'm like, that was just completely false. And then he was like, I'm sub-buying and buying you and you buy you. Like, basically, that's what he exposed me at. And then he was like, I'm thinking like, he kept tweeting like, I got all this proof. I'm like, I cannot wait to see this motherfucking proof. I was like, okay. So then when he uploaded the video, he was like, basically, yeah, Jmell view box because look how slow his chat is moving. I was like, so the speed of my chat is your proof for me view box. I'm like, all right, we're gonna let it go. Then he was like, also, Jmell, toke is gaining like 250 subs a day right now. He pulled up my stats on social. I'm gaining like 300-400 subs a day. He was like, there's no way he's gaining more subs than toke and average. Like, so you're getting mad at me because I'm growing at a faster rate than your favorite or your little y'all king or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So like, all right, go ahead.
No. You
No. Okay. So pretty much, all right. So now the proof is, let me just get this straight because I try to be as articulate as well as making sure that everything is clear as possible for everybody that's trying to understand it. Pretty much, you're growing, and you on his proof that you're buying subs is pretty much because you elevated more than Toke in one day. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So because you had so did he show anything more over the timeline, or was it just one day?
No, he showed. It was over like the course of 2 weeks. Like after I got big and I really blew up like 2 weeks ago, or like it was like 3 weeks ago. I was gaining like at first, because in the beginning of January and the end of December, I was gaining like 1,200 subs a day. So like I said, I went from 3K. I was at 3K December 16th, and I ended in December with 20K. I was gaining like 1,000 subs a day. He just pulled up like the past 2 weeks of Tokes gaining 150 subs a day, 70 subs, 100 more, and I'm gaining 300, 400, 300, 300, 200. He's like, there's no way he's growing. Like, I'm like, so me growing and someone having success is your reason. So I don't know. That was his proof. It was just a social status.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you have any prior relationship with ThatDudeSly's before this, or is this all something new?
No, it's all new.
So he pretty much, because what
a lot of people told me that he always tweets about me and subtweets about me, but he never mentioned me. I just never, but you know what I'm saying, nobody really told me until now. It's like, honestly, he just wants to respark his channel. Like I said, I realized what's going on. Like, I looked at the channel, I was like, okay, 200 views a video. Like, he has 10K views on his channel in the last month, the last 30 days. So I'm like, okay, I get it.
Okay, so, all right, so, okay, so what do you feel about the fact that Problem Wright, with his stature, because like I said, he still has stature in the community. What do you feel about the fact that he is supporting a guy that outright, but like 6-7 months ago, made a whole long video going in on him? Like, how does that make you? What is it making you feel about the overall Madden community and the people that they look up to?
Make the Madden community. If someone makes it, like ThatDudeSly's just made that video about me. If he makes a video about somebody else, there's no one else I'm gonna quote that video, or I'm not gonna ever. I don't fuck with that dude no more. That he's blocked now. Like, I'm never gonna mess with him. So the fact that he exposed Problem last year and probably claimed to hate him, and now he's quote tweeting his tweets and retweeting himself, that's fake to me. This whole community fake. Simple.
Okay, all right. Because I just wanted to, because that's the way I viewed it. I didn't understand, because like I told you, once somebody does something like that to you, it doesn't make any sense for you then to go and support them regardless of what they're doing. All right, so we got that done. We both agree with that. Okay, so pretty much when he said, go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to point out another problem Dick Ryder.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to do that, you can feel free. There's another Dick Ryder. Who's the Dick Ryder you're referring to?
Oh, Joe. You see him. Joe CP.
Okay, so when you say...
you remember yesterday I told you I tried to help everybody, no matter what? That was one of the dudes I tried to help. Like, even though I'm like, this dude don't like me, I'm like, this dude actually has a personality that if he goes to YouTube, because he's always capping, you know what I'm saying, kids like the trash talk. If he goes to YouTube, he can probably do something on the scene. So I'm still trying to help him do, make a channel. I'm sending him links and shit. Like, I still try to help. Like, all I want to do is help this fucking community grow, but he just wasn't fucking, you know what I'm saying? But like, okay, so dude don't like me, and I'm still trying to help him. Like I said, I did nothing but try to help everybody. Even after they talk shit, I always just tried to help them. That's it.
Okay, all right. So
I want to see us grow as a whole. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't see how Madden is dying every year. And they don't see, once Madden starts dying and our streams start dying, no one is gonna fucking, like, no one's gonna be making money. Like, yeah, you got a sub button and shit, but if we don't get new viewers, you don't get new subs. You know what I'm saying? You want to grow on Twitch. Everybody wants to grow at the end of the day.
No, that's definitely a fact.
Everybody, and they don't want to. So I'm like, all right, they be Gucci. I'm gonna do it by myself.
Okay, all right. So all right, so that's the relationship with Joel. So we're gonna find out about Joel and see if he's gonna be interested in doing that whole thing, because I don't know when the last time you spoke to him about it, but I know that you've told me recently that you've tried to help a lot of people, like, you know, Siwoo start a YouTube channel, things like that, even after they did crazy stuff. So you're still not able to understand exactly why everyone is so upset with you. Is this what's happening right now?
Yeah, but it's like, I understand it now. They just don't want to see nobody grow. So everybody's selfish. And it's
well, that's been a fact. That's been a fact for a while.
It's just like at the same time, I try to help everyone because I know, like, okay, Jmell, you got like at the time, like, all right, I got like 35K. I can start fucking, you know what I'm saying? Joe starts a channel, Siwu starts a channel. All these personalities, like, they don't like, yeah, Joe, they both good players, but they're not like Crown's a good player, but he's not really entertaining. Everybody knows that. He does this shit for real. Joe's a good player, and Siwu's an okay player, you know what I'm saying? But their personalities, kids will, like, you know what I'm saying, they can fall in love with their personalities, and they don't understand. You have 7, 8-year-old kids, they hear you capping like that, or 12-year-old kids, they will immediately sub to you. They will keep subbing to you. You can try to watch all your fucking videos. That's why I'm like, all right, we can actually make a big fucking killing on YouTube and Twitch. And we put both of them together, we can fucking kill it. But they don't see the bigger picture. All they see is, oh, this dude's gaining success. Let's get him the fuck out. They just keep talking. They don't get that, bro.
Okay, so it seems like pretty much I got other tweets from other people about what ThatDudeSly's was actually referring to as far as scumming, the way he said scumming his way to the top, and he was again referring to the tags. Now I'm gonna say like I said yesterday, I don't see anything wrong with it because everybody that's big on YouTube has used somebody else's name or whatever like that. Everyone. It's not one person that's successful, that's a major success on YouTube that hasn't used someone as a tag, but he has an issue with your tags, and that's what he's referring to when he's saying that you're scumming your way to the top. How do you rebut that? What do you have to say about that?
It's not even scumming my way to the top. Look, at the end of the day, even if my bid does show up and somebody recommended feed, like say I put fucking like Pre-Boy Freddy on my tag on 2K video. If I put my fucking or somebody watch a Pre-Boy Freddy video and they see me in there, because there's a bunch of recommended videos. I'm not clickbait, so at the end of the day, they still have to click on the video. You feel me? They still gotta read my title, see the thumbnail, and be like, let me click on it. So it's not like I'm clickbait. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they click on the video because they're interested in the video or the title or the thumbnail. If I'm clickbaiting, that's something different. Like if the video has nothing to do with my title, that's something different. But they still have to click on that at the end of the day. Like you can tag videos as much as you want. Like I can tag, if I made a video saying in the life of Jmell and tag Pretty Boy Fredo and somebody watching the video and they saw that title, no one's gonna fucking click on it. They don't want to know about it. Like, they don't know who the fuck I am. That the viewers still chose to click on it. Then at the end of the day, people still chose to subscribe to my channel. Like they didn't be like, oh shit, Toke's in his tag, that means I have to sub, or that means I have to watch. No. At the end of the day, they said, I like this dude, I'm gonna sub. They didn't sub because of Toke, they didn't sub because of Anto, they didn't sub because of Problem, they didn't sub because of none of them. They sub because they like me. That's what people don't like.
Okay, so moving forward with this, like yesterday I saw you were in the chat with the EA Sports tournament that was going on and stuff like that. Obviously everybody at this point, as soon as you go into a chat, it's all like at least 3 or 4 people are throwing out like vicious comments. You said you have a lot of them blocked, so you probably can't see it. This seems to be
I only saw like one person in the EA chat say my name, but then he got blocked, and I ain't really seen that after that. I just saw a bunch of people arguing with people. I couldn't see what those people were saying. Like I said, it's the same like 30-something people saying stuff. They're like, well, everybody thinks that. No, it's the same people. Joe. Who is it? It's Joel. It's fucking Figgy. It's literally the same people. If you look at the names, like in the next EA chat this Saturday or the tournament, you gonna see in the club chat the same names gonna pop up to mine, and they all blocked. So I can't see what they say. The same people. They really think they can make a dent in what I'm doing. Like it's 40 of y'all. Like even if let's say that number grew to 100, say all the Problem's viewers, all of his 500, 900 viewers, fucking started just disliking me and trying to destroy my channel. You can't, 900 can't dent 43K. You can't text 43,000 people to like unsubscribe from Jmell. At the end of the day, they can't touch me. That's why they angry, bro. They can't do anything. My sub button got approved. The button should be live in 1 or 2 days. They can't stop me, bro. There's nothing they can do. That's making them angry. They can't do nothing.
All right, so You've already stated pretty much everything. You've explained all the things that ThatDudeSly's has been trying to do. Obviously, you said that moving forward, you're going to more or less avoid a lot of these people. But you're still, even in this chat with Joel CP just came in here, you still were saying even though he did that, you were still trying to help him. Are you starting to be harden your heart a little bit like I recommended months ago, or are you still of that mindset that even though you're growing, you can grow even more if you bring more people with you.
I mean, no, because at this point, I realize, now that I realize how much people really fuck with me, and like how much people really, like, they support me, we literally could take over this whole Twitch scene by ourselves. I realize that. Like, it's really that serious. Like I said, with the whole Joe thing, he can come in chats on the internet and send threats. You're talking in the Twitch chat, bro. If you're going to come correct. Join a party and talk to me. Don't be hiding in a Twitch chat, typing and shit. Like I said, all he does is eat fucking donuts and play Madden, bro. They type in Twitch chat, calling everybody a bitch and cap at him. Like I said, Joe can't touch me no matter what he does. Like he has what, 180 subs on Twitch? What's that? Was that 400 or 500 a month? I make that in 4 days. Like, he can't touch me, bro. And if you come at me correct. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so you're pretty much right now at this point, over the last, because right now we're in March, so you really started to gain a lot of success. December coming into the new year. Over those 3 months, what has happened to you? What has made you so firm to just avoid everything within this particular community? Because like I said, I have friends that are really, really big in like the Pokemon community, other stuff like that make really, really good money, but they don't do the things that happen here. They support each other. They do, you know what I'm saying? They do a lot of collabs and stuff like that. They do everything like you said, because that's I've always been of that mindset, to try to get everyone to try to work together and not, scam kids and stuff like that. Like put it like this. It was a point where if anybody got scammed, if anybody got DC'd, if anybody got welch in streams, I used to be that dude to go into other people's streams and get them paid and do stuff like that. I realized though, throughout that time, because like I still have the video, I shut down a lot of dudes' Twitch channels, bruh, because they scammed little kids. And that was what I was doing. But then I realized a lot of people didn't really like that I was doing it because they thought I was doing it just for press. Right. So that made me understand that these dudes are really, really, because bro, I could have been grinding on Twitch the same way you're doing everything. I lost the fire to do it with these dudes because of what's happening with you. The only difference with you is you know what I'm saying? You got the shit now. You got the fucking hitch to go now. You see what I'm saying? They tried to do everything to me to blacklist me and do shit like that, and it worked. Because I was attacking motherfuckers with 50,000 subs when I had 500. So I really didn't care about what their numbers were, and I still to this day don't care. Because like you're saying, eventually everybody's gonna show what they really are. Because I still can't understand why in the F Problem would retweet something that DhatDudeSly did. Because if you
he said, I don't mess with fakes and frauds. Yet you talking to someone and you retweeting somebody's tweet who exposed you last year.
That's what I'm see that to me, that's an issue to me. That right there, because if you do something like that, see, that's not something like, in my opinion, that wasn't something that Sly was doing to help the community. That was just something that he was upset about when he was trying to expose Problem. Because truth be told, Problem doesn't really create negative connotation around his name. So when you're trying, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So when you're trying to attack Problem, if you're ThatDudeSly, you're coming from a different type of angle, because even though I've never met Problem, I speak to dudes on a regular that have been around him since he was winning the tournaments. A lot of guys that are in that scene. And out of everybody that does a lot of things within this Madden community, Problem is probably one of the nicest dudes around there. So for him to make that video, that's something that you just can't forgive, bruh. You can't just be like, all right, let's make up just because right now he's mad at you. You know what I'm saying? That's like Drake joining forces with Meek Mill now to go do something else. Like, that's not gonna happen because you went too far, bruh. So that right there really, that was like the summation of why I really took a step back and just said, you know what? You guys do what you're gonna do, because all this stuff is going on and nobody wants to do anything. The thing that I like about you, though, and I've always liked about you, is that you took your time with it. Like I tweeted yesterday. Well, I didn't tweet it. I responded to somebody's comment because Mr. Zeddy, who's been in the Madden community for a while also, used to make a lot of ebook stuff like that. He left a comment on your interview yesterday on the YouTube video, and he said, the reason that people don't like Jmell is because he's too egotistical or something like that. And then I said to him, how long can a man be demeaned before he fights back? Yeah. Like, it wasn't like...
Like I told you, I sat in EA stream, they didn't say nothing. They streamed the semifinals, didn't say nothing. They streamed the finals. I finally fucking say, like, look, y'all ain't shit. Oh, you got a big ego.
Yeah, because no, bro, trust me. Since me and you have been talking, I have dudes that could look in to see what was going on. I saw the way of your growth. I saw the way that you were doing it. I saw the way you were treated initially. I know the whole D-Money BS when you were only doing blitzes and all that stuff like that on your channel. I know all that stuff. Because they already told me, like, listen, bro, the dude was out there doing whatever. Yeah.
D-Money actually messaged me. He messaged me on Twitter like, yo, they did the same thing to me. You got to be careful because they might end your YouTube career. And I was like, I told him straight up like this. I said, look, no disrespect to you, but like, they did mess up D-Money. Like, his channel was actually growing. He had subs. Then everybody on Twitch did the same exact thing they doing to me. But the difference was he had like 6,000, 7K subs. So it's like, so once everybody started doing that, since he had such a little following, he had only like 100 viewers on Twitch at the time. So that most of his viewers started to believe it. But now that I'm like, the difference between me and him, I have 43,000 people. I got 600-700 people on my stream. So now a lot of people, they ain't with the BS. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like, Money had a small, like, they can bully somebody with 6-7K subs, and they made him stop uploading videos. And they basically killed his channel. You can't do that to me, bro. And no matter what you do, and I got, and here's what I like about my sub is loyal. Like, I tell people every time my YouTube streams, they say something, they be like, I said, look, if you don't fuck with me, unsubscribe. Like people think sub count matters to me. No, it don't. I literally block people who subscribe to me. I would literally block them and make them and like force them to unsubscribe from my channel. Especially if they say something negative in the comments, then they say, "Oh, I'm just joking." No, you're blocked. You got
pretty much.
I literally block all of them. Though. I don't care if you're a sub or not. I don't fuck with that.
Okay, so as far as like we're talking about D-Money, like I said, because I'm gonna tell you straight up, like I told you, when I came out capping, bro, I had like 200. The first capping I did, bro, I had 200 subs, bro. You see, the thing about, it just depends. Like, it's about your heart. You see, even with you, even if you didn't have this amount of subs right now, I believe that once you started to gain, you would have been the same person. Because you just know that you're not doing anything wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have that mindset. D-Money probably needed somebody to, like, help support him, to keep pushing him. Because, like I told you, this is not the first person. You're not the first person that they try to do it to. You won't be the last. Because what happens is when everybody's surrounding and they are they appear to be the overwhelming mass, that intimidates a lot of people. So sometimes people just choose to just stop doing what they're doing. A lot of individuals that were up and coming, 40, 50,000 subs 3-4 years ago, just stopped. You know what I'm saying? So with you now, because of the way your growth is going and your mindset and the way that you're outspoken, that's why I believe they hate you even more. Because it's not like people just, hated Muhammad Ali because he didn't go to Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hate him because the motherfucker was talking about it. And when you talk with confidence, it really, really bothers people. So with D-Money, the only problem that I have with D-Money while we're on it, so we just keep it 100, D-Money, when he was first starting to do his YouTube channel, he was trying to be like Shaka 360. And he was taking people's stuff. He was taking people's stuff and not giving credit for it. Now, the people that he was taking the blitzes from, I knew them from years back. So I actually made a video about D-Money. And I was like, listen, bro, because they showed me, the thing about it is this, if you my homie, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I back you 100%, but I still have to be objective. Like, you can't be my homie doing crazy wild shit and I'm not gonna address it. I'm gonna let you know, like, look, you know what I'm saying? So my homie told me, like, yo, bruh, he's stealing my stuff. So I was like, look, you got to show me some proof because I have to always have validation. That's what I like about you. You come with the straight facts. I research it, and everything that you're saying is pretty much true. So I can't doubt what you're saying. D-Money was outright taking blitzes, and I don't know if he was just like, when you first start seeing that YouTube money, you get a little excited, and you just don't care no more. You're just like, yo, I'm going to keep doing it. You have to start to realize that people put a lot of time into what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a full-time student. You're doing all these things. You're making videos. You're on the stream right now. You still got stuff to do. You got to go stream later. You got a life outside of that, too. So everybody has to understand that people put a lot of time into it. So with the whole D-Money thing, it wasn't just the fact that, they were attacking him. He started off in the wrong fashion. Because the thing about it is the reason that they couldn't really completely demolish me was because I wasn't taking anything from anyone. I was just voicing my opinion about it. So they try to do everything they could do. They still do a little shit here and there, whatever like that. But, I continue steadily, slowly but surely to continue to grow. But D-Money, with the way that he was doing what he was doing, it didn't come off. You can't really compare yourself, is what I'm trying to say, to D-Money, because you didn't come into the game stealing people's shit. So that really, really hurt D-Money. Now, I spoke to D-Money on one of my streams, like maybe 4 or 5, well, I got Rex Dixon, who was the creative director, to do an interview with me about Madden 17 prior to it coming out because I hated Madden 16 so much, and I made him know, like, yo, the game is straight trash. We did an interview. After that interview, a lot of other individuals try to get interviews with Rex. You know, like, once you do something, everybody's gonna try to do whatever. All right, that's cool. So dmoney came into my stream, and he was outright. He asked me, he like, yo, bruh, you know, what should I ask? He's trying to ask for tips. He really wanted to know. But at that point, he had already stole, more than one person's stuff. You know, technically, because, like, if you know what it is? He came off to me as a good dude, but I can't justify dealing with someone that's doing stuff like that. The same way, like I told you, as good as you're grown right now, even you with all your subs, you can't justify Kouppa's past. So you might have to let that go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want anything that can stop your success because of somebody else's foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that, yo, look, Jmell made this. You know, you got to always remain in that mindset. Because once you do something, people, just put it like this. If I'm playing somebody right now in Madden and the game disconnects and I'm friends with Kouppa, I'm automatically an IP booter. You see what I'm saying? Because, no, I'm being real, bro. The dude is so venomous with it. And like I said, it's such a bad scene, but EA Sports knew about it, and eventually this year they kind of, made it so it's more dedicated servers and it's harder to do it. But it was very, very predominant, and the guy was outright selling how to IP boot, how to use Cain and Abel, how to do all that stuff, and nobody wanted to touch him because at that time, bro, I'm going back 3-4 years, the dude had like 20-something thousand subs. Dudes were scared to talk to him because they didn't have the numbers. Me, on the other hand, I have no reason to be scared, bruh. You a man just like me. You putting your pants on one leg at a time. I never seen a motherfucker jump into his pants with two legs, bruh. So it doesn't matter to me. We gonna have to do what we got to do, and then after that, we could do something else too if you want to do that. But the bottom line is, the kids and everybody that he was doing it to his best friends, and they were scared to say anything. So anybody that did anything with Kouppa at that time, it was cool because people were scared about him. Once I started making videos about it, whenever you get DC'd, it's called the Kouppa, bruh. I did that. You see what I'm saying? Because I put so much proof out there. They were like, yo, we can't deny this shit. The motherfuckers I had hundreds of dudes sending me stuff. And it just became, now, it don't matter where you are. And like I said, if you talk to any of these all these big YouTubers have at least watched one of my videos. All of them. Every single one of them. Anyone you can name. But I'm blacklisted because of what I do. That's the thing about it. But I don't care about these dudes' approval. That's the problem. And that's where you are now. And this is where the discussion that we had, when you first came into my stream and we were talking. The first time we talked, this is exactly what I told you. Because I knew exactly how you were growing. They're not gonna like that. Because you don't come off as a guy that's like, fake or phony. You just like, yo, whatever, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm doing. That's an issue. Because if you don't have the same tendencies as a lot of these guys, like the snake shit and, going behind your back to do this, yo, bro, you're not looked upon favorably. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So with the way that you are right now, that's why I told you, even before your channel exploded and started doing all kinds, I said, look, bro, make sure you understand this. It ain't nobody in here that's gonna be happy that like the quote unquote old heads that's gonna just accept you, because you didn't go and do everything that everybody else did, and that's a problem. Because like I said, it's already been proven. It's already been proven right now, bro. With Problem retweeting ThatDudeSly's tweet, that says it all for me, bro. Nothing about that makes sense. So looking to go forward with it. It looks like you're saying, everybody's gonna find a reason to see, yo, look, let me attack, let me do this. Because like I said, dudes are saying that you're buying views from France. Like, how the hell do you buy views from France?
I don't know. But they say anything, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say, but look, like you said, with your 43K and you're growing, it's harder for anybody to believe it. But like you said, if you were lower, people would probably believe it. Even though it's out, because most people don't really think about stuff. They just look at what's put in front of them and they just go with it. So it's like, okay, yo, bro.
The number one problem with me is that like they really mad because like if I was like when they was attacking me at 7K, C1 them, I was only getting like 130, 200 per stream. So if this was all going on back then, a lot of my viewers probably were like, hold up, is this dude a fraud? He only got 6, 7K. But like I said, because we growing, bro, they can't touch me. Like when I go live, no matter what they say anymore, and that's my problem is trying to quote tweet. You think, oh, I'm problem right. I'm the greatest GOAT of all time. Every Madden kid out there agree me. So he trying to quote tweet that video so people can watch it. It got 3 retweets and like 16 likes. I'm like, bro, you don't got like, and people don't know what Clout is, bro. Like Clout, like I got the definition right here. Because a lot of people in the Madden community just say it for no reason. Like for no reason. Like no offense to anybody in the stream though. Like, but a lot of white people don't know what Clout is. So now that they just seeing it, they just say, "Oh, your man wants Clout." They don't know what it is. The Clout, it says to have a strong influence over, to have a strong influence in the ability to set trends, have a strong influence in the one way carries himself. Nigga, the exposed guy, that TG is spammed everywhere. The way one carries himself, I don't give a fuck about nobody, bro. A strong influence, bro. I have, and it just crazy. I got so much influence over a lot of people, like, cause they mess with me, cause I'm real. I have more clout than any, like, it's gonna sound arrogant. I got more clout than anybody in this community, bro. And that's like, and they're like, well, Problem got 13K followers on Twitter. Like Problem, like no offense to them, but Problem, they're dying. They're gonna die out. Like I ain't saying they're dying like humans.
Okay.
It's like yeah, Problem got big on Twitch 3 years ago after he was going on the channel. Like all them oldies, they growing up, bro. The kids that was 7, 8 years old about 5 years ago, they now 12, 13. They starting to get phones. They starting to get on the internet. They starting to make Twitch accounts. They're dying out, bro. They getting old. They can't handle it.
Okay, look at this. Okay, hold on. Before you, one of the guys in the Twitch stream, Pat's Forever 15, he just said it's like when Kiv and them dudes left Seattle Bomb for the movement, the Problem Right movement. You know, they're gonna hop on whatever's hot at the moment.
Exactly.
You're saying now that it doesn't really matter. That people are starting to see right now that it's going to be a situation where it's not about the competitive scene; it's about entertainment. Is that what you're trying to realistically say? Okay.
Yeah, like about 4 or 5 years ago, there was 2K tournaments. You know, like they used to play like with the regular teams. It was a bunch of 2K tournaments. Who was the best at 2K? You go to Twitch 4 or 5 years ago. That was everything was about who's the best at 2K. Who's the best? Now what's everybody doing? It's My Park. They making exposed mixtape videos. They doing the My Park After Dark. Cash Nasty. They be playing my team like Cash like Los Polo TV. I don't know if you know what that is. He be having 2,000 people in the stream. They just troll like. They go learn like kids would rather be entertained now than watch you win 10 games in a row. Kids don't like these like you still got these old heads like there's some kids like True Boy kids, Joe. They care about winning and stuff, but like a lot of these young kids they just want to be entertained and have fun, bro. Like you see Pretty Boy Fredo. Pretty Boy Fredo don't give a fuck about being good at 2K. He gets lit. He don't care if he's good at a video game. They just in there to have fun, bro. And you can go to these other like I said, a lot of these competitive players just sit in these streams and literally watch a dude play staring at a screen, not talking to his chat, not entertaining nobody. There is no entertainment. So now I'm coming in here, so like I get turned up in my stream, we get lit. People literally ask me, like they was asking me today in the EA chat, yo, go live after this, go live after this, because they want to be entertained. They don't want to sit there. And then there is some people who still want to sit there and watch you play 20 draft champ games in a row and talk about, what happened in the tournament? It's a Hollywood. They dying. Like there's only a couple of them, like Jay himself, Madden, like he's like 30. A lot of these old heads, like they ain't gonna be like. Eventually, they wives gonna get tired of their 30-year-old asses, not taking care of their kids, spending all their time talking to teenagers in the Twitch chat. There's a lot of grown men. There's a lot of grown men in this community whose best friends are teenagers on the internet, and they sit and try to troll me all day for no reason, bro. And I'm like, y'all be going to see 2 years, Jemai, they be going, bro. Like these kids want to see entertainment, bro. At the end of the day, facts.
All right, so pretty much, you just really going wild. You're going wild like a savage. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, because it's beautiful to see that people are not scared to speak, and as they're growing, they're letting people understand that it's okay to do what you do, and not be afraid of what's already there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes that come up from nothing. You know what I'm saying? That didn't have anything with a start, from the bottom up and all that kind of stuff. You know, the whole thing started from the bottom, all that stuff. The way that you're doing it right now, it's actually a more, it's another side that you can still achieve success without having to go through all the things of, kissing up to people and doing stuff like that. Now, with that being said, there are a lot of individuals that remain nameless that say that you were either sub to them or you were doing stuff for a long time trying to gain clout off their names. What do you have to say to that?
I mean, then you can't gain clout off of nobody name, bro. Like it would basically just like, okay, and these people, like, you come into Twitch, they're like, okay, you trying to use Siwu for clout. So I'm like, okay, Siwu gets 200. Like, I came in Twitch, like, when I first started streaming, I had like 10K and 15K, 20K came New Year's Eve. So I'm like, I keep telling them there's no clout to get off. No, none of these people names. Like, most of my subs do not know who Joe CP is. He did not know who AKG is. They don't. Some of them know who Problem is. Just because, like, oh, isn't he the greatest man? But that's it. There's no. I cannot gain. There's nothing for me to gain off any of them. They know that. The only person that they can gain is off my name. And that's why people want to use my name in their stream. They literally, like, you pit mine. Like, Joe was like, yo, let's wager a mill, Jmell. Then wager a mill. I'll unban you. He's like, Jmell, you can talk. I'm like, how you gonna ban me then unban me, asking me to do just so you can put my name in the title and people can come in the stream. Like, it's crazy, bro.
All right, so that's pretty much what it is right there. Okay, so as far as where you are right now, we already know that, like I said, for all the viewers that are in here right now, Jmell has just recently been approved for the Twitch sub button and stuff like that, so he is moving forward with his growth and continuing to do so. So as far as your outlook on what you're saying, because you're already predicting that a lot of these guys are dying out, the competitive scene is dying out, stuff like that. What is your viewpoint?
Doing this $500,000 little tournament, they basically wasted money because kids don't care. Like, they don't want to watch a boring game. Like, yeah, they gonna watch the stream and see who wins. At the end of the day, they don't fuck with you, EA. They want to be entertained. You can get them all the time. You don't get them nothing else. Like I said, the streams are boring. Unless it's like a money game and it's like a close game, like, these streams are boring. The chats are the only thing that entertains me. I sit back and laugh. Like, they just start talking about me. I literally laugh and just troll them. Like, and that's the only thing interested in me. Like, you can sit in the street, you're just so boring, Jemai. Like,
look, bro, I'm in there when you're in there. Like I said, look, the only thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, and everybody already knows, I get enjoyment out of seeing crazy shit happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a dude get mossed through his body, a dot where the guy doesn't react. See, that's what makes me happy. I don't care about the competitive scene, because I haven't cared about Madden since 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that knows my whole history and everything like that, I used to be in New York, bruh. I used to be by the docks in Manhattan, playing tournaments in Madden, bruh. Like, I used to love the game. It's not like a situation where I just started playing Madden. Like, 09, 2010, I was out there, bruh. Like, I was really out there on the street, like, hustling, like, playing games for money, doing stuff when the game was decent. Once the game changed, bruh, like you're saying, that everything that you're saying, I already said this shit years ago. It's no longer a competitive thing. Like, it's always been about fun for me. It's always been about, you know what I'm saying? It's always been something else after it really, really changed. Because if Madden remained the way that it was before, it wouldn't have kind of turned this way. The reason, like the reason being how everything is going like really, really crazy right now is simple. A lot of the dudes that were really, really good at the game turned their back on it after 16. So that's gonna always open up and leave a void, because realistically, looking at the way Madden was, when you could actually strafe, intercept the ball, it wasn't even always all about skill. If you knew a little bit of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, a player like you know what I'm saying, you would still be good, but you wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that you do now, because it'll always be, you know what I'm saying, it'll always be a turnover, whatever like that. The game has become more bum friendly. So with your mindset of entertainment, it's always gonna work. Because you see what I'm saying? Like, anything can happen. You know that. You deal with it a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what's going on. Like, you even gave examples. Yo, all this stuff with, like, draft champions and pack openers, like you brought up TD Present yesterday. It's become about that. It's not about winning. So, because of the whole mindset change, why do they think that attacking you when you're doing exactly what is necessary at this time is going to change anything? That's what my argument is.
They think me responding, because they want to see me respond, like, publicly, so they get their name out there, basically. Like, you saw, who's the first person that came in your stream? Joe. As soon as I would start saying something to him, people in your chat would be like, oh, who's Joe? They would have checked him out. He would have gained like 4 or 5 followers, or somebody would have, you know what I'm saying? He would have got a little bit more. Like, they want success, bro. And that's the thing, like, no Madden streamers really had a sub button until this year. Like, last year, the only people who had it were, like, Problem. Like, literally it wasn't nobody really with a sub button. A lot of people got it this year, like AKG, 49ers, Pony, and Joe. A lot of people get more sub buttons. At the end of the day, and then after they got their sub button, they thought they was a shit. They're like, yeah, we got a sub button. I'm about to make hella money. Like, damn, I only got 100 subs. Like, they only get 250 a sub. So Joe got like 150 subs. 250, bro, you making 300-400 a month. Congrats. You might as well, all the hours you streaming, you might as well just go to McDonald's. You'll make more just working at McDonald's a month. You'll make triple what you make. But now that that's hurting them, they just need somebody else to get them off the ground. And like I said, what Joe did with Gaming Powerhouse was saying, Joe kept attacking him. Like you said, Maverick did with Duke. Joe kept attacking him, attacking Gaming Powerhouse. Gaming Powerhouse finally played him. All his viewers like, oh, who's Joe? Now then he gained all them followers. That's exactly what they want to do. That's all they want to do. And then probably just mad because why are you getting angry? I got you blocked. I never mentioned you. Even after you mentioned me, called me a fraud, I didn't even say nothing back. You're still quoting people's tweets and retweeting and subtweeting. Like, are you really still thinking about me while you're blocked, bro? Like, I'm not mentioning you or nothing. He didn't even mention me in EA stream. No one mentioned me with Jmell the fraud. I'm not gonna respond. I didn't respond. You're not gonna get a response from me, probably. You're shit. I'm getting more viewers than you. 2-3 years, you would have like 300 viewers a stream. Then after that, especially in 5 years, like at first, he needs to start life. Like, bro, like you ain't been winning. You got a whole wife. Give her a baby and go leave this alone, bro. Like, if you can continue streaming and being full-time streamer, do you, but get a life, get a baby, get your wife a baby. Y'all fucking 30 years old. Like, don't worry about me.
All right, so pretty much right now, the whole outset is we know what the formula is. What about other games and things like that? Because I know a lot of your viewers are gonna want to know, want you to experiment with other things. Are you ready to talk about that now, or are you just trying to just really completely destroy people's worlds in the Madden community?
I mean, we already, the Madden community. Here's the thing, bro. I streamed on Twitch only like when I did tournaments and stuff like Supreme tournaments. I didn't really want to do Twitch or have a sub button. I told them I just want to focus on YouTube. And we was in Pooty stream and Sibu was like, Jmell, you can have YouTube. Twitch is all mine. When I tell you I went to bed and woke up, I was like, it's time to do this shit. I started streaming every day, 7 hours. I literally was streaming from like 7:30 to 8 in the morning. Then we start gaining more followers. I was at like 2,000 followers, 3,000, 4,000. Then we jumped up to 6,000. We about to hit 11,000 if I stream today. And basically, it's just like, I'm like, okay, we can really take over this shit. Like, I'm right now, I guarantee in a month we'll be over 1,000 viewers a stream easily, every stream, until like it hit like 1, 2 a.m. But once we get to that point, especially the summertime, it's a GG for them. They really gonna be pissed when the summer comes. These kids don't got school no more. Or especially spring break, bro. When spring break comes, when I tell you they will be Jemiah, they gonna be angry, bro. You can take on that and see 1,300 viewers in my stream because I'm only gonna grow on YouTube. And those people, more people just gonna come to Twitch and they gonna be mad. Because I'm gonna be sitting at, and especially now that like after this last tournament, you can't really qualify for no more tournaments. There's gonna be one last tournament, but you can't qualify for it unless you already in the top 64. So basically, nobody gonna care about that no more, bro. There's only 6 more people who can play that tournament or qualify. No one's gonna care about a competitive scene. No one's gonna care about Madden. Madden's always dying in the spring. It's a wrap, bro. And they really gonna be angry. Probably still gonna be mentioning me, subtweet me, even though still gonna be mentioning me. They still gonna be mentioning me, and that's all that's gonna happen.
All right, yo. All right, so you guys, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and if it's okay with Jmell, do you want to take some questions from the chat or?
Yeah, I'll take questions from chat.
Okay, guys, he's willing to answer some questions from the chat. Go ahead and ask your questions. I'll give you guys like 2 or 3, and then we're gonna let Jmell go on with his day because it looks like he just wants to continue to be a shark and just come. This dude trying to eat everybody's food, bro. Whatever. It's kind of cool. All right, hold up, people. Okay, let me see. All right, what do you guys talk about it? Okay, so RJ Mart. Okay, why you listen? Okay, he's 20 years old. Okay. Why, bro, when you want, why you guys asking, see, the thing about it is, why you guys asking personal questions when we talking about Madden? Like, bruh, can you ask him something else about, like, bro, the dude is going in on everybody. Like, the only person to ever do what he's doing right now is me. Like, just don't care about who he's talking about and just say whatever. And then you got this opportunity where the man is actually about to go in and you asking about his age. Are you fucking, who is that guy?
Jmell, you gonna ever try to be in a Madden Bowl type of competition? No. Oh yeah, that's what I would say. I will never try to compete in no tournaments. Because if I ever compete in no tournaments, I will literally take a bunch of time away from uploading videos and trying to qualify for a tournament that it's not even guaranteed I'm gonna get money, and literally only 4 or 5 people gonna make real money off that, and I would rather gain my fan base on YouTube, keep grinding those videos, because that at the end of the day, that's gonna make me more money than trying to grind and be in this competitive community. Like that's I will never try to be. And plus, the tournament scene is dying. That's why EA offer 500K. It's dead. Because
okay,
dead. Like these kids don't care about that no more.
Okay, we got. What's the deal with you and Madden Talk? They hear stuff about him.
Me and Madden Talk. I mean, we played a couple games, but that was it. I don't really mess with them. Like I said, I do me.
Okay. If you could redo anything with growing, what would you do different?
I would have stopped worrying about. I actually would have stopped. I wouldn't have tried to help nobody in December. I would have just kept growing on YouTube by myself. Actually, yeah, because I took a lot of time away from me trying to help a lot of other people like Siwoo. Like I still would have helped Pony because I helped him set up his YouTube channel. Like I said, I really would have went in and I would have been more selfish, bro. Like I wouldn't have been hosting nobody. Like I said, if you watch like other people streaming, like I go in problem chat. There's a bunch of people who came to Twitch for me who's now subbed the problem. AKG Pony, they tell me, yeah, I only come to Madden. I watch you and Pony. Like I really would have been more selfish because now I'm selfish. Like I'm getting all the viewers. 1,200 viewers. I'm just with those 1,200 viewers. Nobody can take them. I put that on me. Like, unless you Pony or like a couple people, but nobody. Like then a bunch of people, hey yo, host me. You should host something. No. These my viewers. You get your own. Y'all want to be like that? That's how it is now.
Okay, so he got who's your favorite? Okay, hold up. This guy wants to know Hungry Hippos operation on Madden NFL 17. Which game do you prefer?
Madden 17. What do you mean?
All right. Who's your favorite Madden YouTuber?
My favorite Madden YouTuber, probably imaveriq.
Okay. Are you cool with Pawnee? Yeah, you just said that.
Yeah. Pony is
okay.
There's literally like 4 people I fuck with or mess with. That's it.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, who? What do you got? Okay. Well, let me see. Only thing I have to say to Jmell is don't be that. Okay. Bro, how many hoes do you think Cullenburger can pull with his face? Bro, what does that have to do with anything? Yo, what? All right, so you guys are just doing whatever the F you want to do. All right, I don't know why I opened up the question, because you guys are just total douchebags. All right, so...
What else do I want to say? It was a bunch of shit. I'm really about to eat on these niggas. They're going to be... First, they're going to be angry. It's Friday? And the only thing I don't get about this community is, like, they really think they the shit. You know, that one ugly girl who thinks she got the pull to pull any nigga and she just don't. Like they really think they can sink. Like you can't. dmoney had 5K subs, and like I said, his problem, he only had people who play competitive on his channel because he uploaded the best blitzes. So anyone who played competitive Madden. So of course, when the competitive community started, just like in dmoney, all dmoney subs went away.
Yeah.
Most of my subs don't care about blitzes. Like they there for gameplay. My gameplay get almost 30K views a video. So y'all saying stuff, they don't care about what the competitive community. Y'all are dead. It's literally 40 of y'all are blocked, and I don't see my name anymore. And I'm like, well, thank God. Like people be like, yo, Jimmy, they hating on you EA chat. I'm like, well, I can't even see it. It's 40 of them. Like, don't 40 people go. Like once they die, bro, my life will be better. Facts.
Yep. all right. So, all right. Okay. So I'm gonna do this with the. He has a lot more he has to say, but like I told him, he's always welcome to to voice his opinion and stuff like that. With knowing that the community is cancer, what would you fix if given the opportunity to change things? They're asking me and you, but I'll let you go.
Change things? Get rid of the people who hate you.
But everybody's going to hate, bro. You can't kill everybody.
That's what I'm doing slowly. People literally, look, I got people making fake accounts after I banned them on my chat. Literally make another fake account just to get banned. Then make another fake account just to get banned. I'm like, well,
bro, we used to this.
You gotta follow. You only help me grow. They don't get that, bro. Like today, at the problem tweeted at them, I gained 86 more followers yesterday. I'm like, y'all gave me 400 Twitter followers in fucking 2 days, bro. Yeah, like, you don't not know what y'all doing to yourself? They literally kill themselves.
All right, look, all right, so pretty much that's where we are right now. Yeah, we still have to actually get our rematch in though. So, you running around with your victory and shit, we gotta definitely do that. I can't just let you get off with that one. Let me see, because dudes were asking about it earlier about the rematch. You had to take care of me right quick, but other than that, I think that you've pretty much answered everything else that people wanted to know.
He said if they dead, why do you want to sub to them? I'm only sub to Pony, AKG, and ESPN. I don't sub to Joel. I don't sub to Siwoo. I was sub to Siwoo only because me and Siwoo got cool at one point, but I'm not sub to him anymore. I thought me and him actually got cool at one point, then he started talking to me. I unsub. But like I said, I'm not with the fake. Like, I don't sub to people I don't like. Like there's no streamers who really stream Madden. Like Problem streams every day. Then you got Joel, Pony, ESPN, and Meta. But if Meta or Supreme got a sub button, I'll sub to them. But besides that, they don't got one yet. So I sub to Pony, AKG, and I was sub to Problem. I just unsub from him. Like I don't know.
Okay. All right. So and then you have are you going to beat Gmi by 17 or 81 this time?
What did you say?
Yo, are you gonna beat me by 17 or 81 this time?
You got 40 because you got bailed last week, like on mine.
Yeah. All right, hold up. So okay. Just Mike is saying so. Let them be, bro, and do you have your following? What I don't. What is he?
I be chilling in Pony stream. Like most time, I'm gonna chill in streams that I like. Like I'm gonna go to EA stream to see, what I'm saying, who gonna win this Cup series or like everybody gonna go there. You want to see who wins? I be in Pony stream. They come in there and talk. I be in AKG stream. They come in there and talk. I don't really go on Joe's stream. Like they literally come in people's streams I'm cool with and talk. Cause I'm a mod AKG stream and I'm a mod Pony stream. They literally come in there and they just talk. And like they lucky, I'm gonna just start banning them. But the only reason I'm not because they sub to Pony and AKG, so I can't ban their sub.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. Yeah, and I've subbed to Mr. Golden Sports. And Mr. Golden Sports, I'm a mod Mr. Golden Sports stream. He one of the only people I really do mess with. But besides that, everybody else dead to me.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty much that's where we are with it. It sounds good to me. I guess it's gonna be a lot more stuff coming out after this because dude's gonna keep going about this whole situation. So at some point, we got to figure out what the end result is gonna be. So if you guys have anything else that you want to discuss and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you could tweet me or message me on Twitter, whatever like that. What? Okay. Did you see how? Okay, we're gonna end with this question. Jmell, do you think that Voltarax looks like an alien?
Bro, Voltarax, I don't like dude. Like I don't really care. He's ugly. I don't care about dude. Like and then his thing, a lot of people even still was in the chat. Here's what really got me, bro. See, it was just a lot of people supporting Voltarax. Yeah, go. You gotta realize he called almost everyone a nigga. Even if he was white, you gotta nigga. And there's people in there supporting him. I'm like, y'all know what he did, and what killed me, they were like, yo, the past is the past. I said, GG. I left it alone. I left it alone. I said that's really the type of community we're in. The past is the past. And I was done with it.